Michael Jackson, the seventh of 9 children, was born to a devout Jehovah's Witness mother. His father, Joseph, a steel mill worker who performed with an R&B band called the Falcons. Well, the boys didn't form the Jackson 5. Joe Jackson formed the Jackson 5. There's something about Joe Jackson that we have to understand. Most of us have children and we have no purpose for them. So they grow up without a name, without a purpose, and we just hope that they'll turn out all right. Make the kings, you make the rulers, you make the demons. They all come from your womb. Michael Jackson's mother was a praying mother. That young boy was born into the world for a purpose and with a destiny bigger than music. We know him. My children knew him from the time he was 10 and came to public attention. My children grew up watching Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5, and when they had the little, what do you call it, child show, you know, what, cartoon of the Michael Jackson. And he said, I need you to talk to Michael. He's really going through something. Well, I didn't know what Michael was going through. This was my first conversation with Michael. It was in the 80s. And when I talked to Brother Michael, he was in deep depression. And I said, Michael, out of our pain came our creative genius. I said, if it were not for the pain of slavery, we wouldn't have spirituals, nor would we have blues or gospel. All of it came from our pain. That great gospel song that Martin Luther King wanted to hear the night before he was killed, Precious Lord, Take My Hand, was written by a Chicago brother who had just lost his wife. And in losing his wife, he went into the room, and his pain brought out that magnificent song. I said, let your pain, Michael, serve your creative genius. That's all I said. After that, Michael came out with the album called History. Now listen, it's serious. Because I didn't know what was giving him pain or who. But when he made that history, he starts talking about the pains. History. How many victims must there be slaughtered in vain across the land? And how many struggles must there be before we choose to live the prophet's plan? Every day, create your history. Every path you take, you're leaving your legacy. Every soldier dies in his glory. Every legend tells of conquest and liberty. Don't let no one get you down. Keep moving on higher ground. Keep flying until you're the king of the hill. No force of nature can break your will to self-motivate. She say this face that you see is destined for history. Then he wrote, they don't care about us. They don't care about us. They who? See, he's sending his people messages out of his pain. They don't care. And some of you are dumb enough to think because we have a black president that they now care. If it does not get better for the least of us, then somebody still doesn't care about us. Skinhead, deadhead. Everybody gone mad. Situation, aggravation. Everybody allegation. In the suite, on the news. Everybody dog food. Bang, bang, shot dead. Everybody's gone mad. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Beat me, hate me, you can never break me, will me, thrill me, you can never kill me, Jew me, sue me, everybody do me, kick me, kite me, don't you black or white me. That's what Michael was talking about. Michael then was on his way to the cross because Michael had touched the hearts of people all over the world. Michael touched the hearts of every race, every culture, every ethnic group, every tribe. There was nothing that Michael hadn't touched, and now he's becoming dangerous. Dangerous. Didn't he write some song called Dangerous? He was telling us he had become dangerous. Dangerous to who? To those who want to keep you ignorant of who you are so they can continue to use us as tools and slaves. It's not about hate. This is not about anti-Semitism. It's about showing. Send me big bouquet of fruit in a huge bowl. And when we would close, I would say, I love you, Michael. He said, I love you more. And Michael wanted to fight the powers that were this was to be the end for him as a performer. Michael has written over 200 songs that have never been recorded. Michael, I watched him, you know, and the wise of the enemy, they watch him too. Michael said, this is it. I don't know what that means to you. But I know what it meant to me. And the enemy watching knows what it meant too. When he raised his fist, see what you don't know, Michael is a warrior. And when he raised his fist, he was telling all the would-be's and the wannabe, my crown is like Michael Jordan's jersey. Nobody can wear my number when I finish. You hang it up. You put my crown on the shelf because it's the unreachable star. It's the unattainable goal. But I'm going to show the world that I am Michael Jackson and I'm fighting for my legacy. This is it. And then when you watched him on the stage, see, he's in a militant. Looked like an FOI, you know.